From pre-K3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown. Alrighty, welcome to Thursday Night Football, coming to you from beautiful Brownsville, Texas, on the border by the sea. Coming to you live from Sam's Memorial Stadium, the historic Cathedral of Valley High School football. Ruben Rodriguez on the call here for Thursday Night Football action on Real Sports Live and KBSDI TV. Thank you for tuning in on this beautiful Thursday night. Pretty hot outside. Well, we're in South Texas, so we got to get used to that weather. Interesting matchup here. District matchup in 16, 5A Division I. We have the Brownsville Porter Cowboys, 1-0 in the season. Coming off a huge win against La Grulla at home. I had the call on that one last week. And their opponents here, the Brownsville Veterans Memorial Chargers, were favored to win last week over Harlingen South, but ran into Harlingen South's aggressive offense and look to come back here and try to turn things around as they take on district rival Brownsville Porter. This game on Real Sports Live via Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Roku TV. Ruben Rodriguez on the call. Game also on KBSDI TV. Shout out to them. Always doing a heck of a job in the booth beside me. So as the captains meet up here for the coin toss. Huge slate of Thursday night football here. Also across town, another blockbuster here between non-district 1 and 31-6A versus 32-6A. The Edinburgh Bellows Sabercats taking on the Harlingen Cardinals. Kevin Naro, Brandon Guzman, two good friends of mine. Two people who taught me a lot. We'll be having the call on that one. We'll keep it here for you live at Sam's Memorial Stadium. So last year these two teams faced off. Brownsville Porter was on the winning end, and now Brownsville Veterans Memorial, that gives them a little chip on their shoulder. So they're hungry for a win against Brownsville Porter, especially after last week trying to bounce off and avoid going 0-2 on the season, while Brownsville Porter 1-0 on the season after knocking off La Grulla in a big one, 30-2. As you see, Brownsville Porter has the other camera there on the 50-yard line. More slate of football here in Real Sports Live's coverage of Thursday Night Football. Two more games up in the Coastal Bend region. We have Corpus Christi Carroll taking on Sinton and Corpus Christi Miller taking on Corpus Christi Veterans Memorial. As here come the Veterans Memorial Chargers. Determined and hungry for a win against crosstown rival Brownsville Porter. Reminder, these two teams faced off, and Brownsville Porter, for the first time in school history, defeated Brownsville Veterans Memorial. So that gives them a chip on their shoulders. I was speaking to Dr. Gilbert Leal earlier today at the gates. Sorry, just a little excited for this one. 16 5A district matchup once again here on Real Sports Live and KBSDI TV. So recap of week one for these two. Brownsville Porter once again defeated La Grulla earlier in week one, as it's in 32 here on a Thursday night at home. And one more Thursday night later, they take on Brownsville Veterans Memorial, who fell to Harlingen South on Friday, 35-14. Well, Brownsville Porter here will be kicking off. Veterans Memorial will be receiving. We thank you for tuning in once again here. Said more Valley High School football action tonight, a Thursday slate of football, Thursday night football. Always fun to call some Thursday night football. And tomorrow we'll be back here tomorrow at Sam's Stadium for Brownsville Diveda taking on Edinburgh in a non-district matchup. 7:30 kickoff on Real Sports Live and KBSDI TV. Just some last-second thoughts here before we get going here. I can bring you back into the full screen. Michael McHale back to receive here for the Veterans Memorial Chargers. Just seconds away from the kickoff. Porter Cowboys, Veterans Memorial Chargers, Thursday Night Football. Here we go. Sky-high kick going to be returned about the 10-yard line. That one going to get recovered out about the 6. Taking it back because McHale was trying to find an opening down the middle. Gets through, gets spun and brought down about the 24-yard line. So that's where Brownsville Veterans Memorial will set up shop. QB, we have the junior. Got Miguel Ortiz at QB. So they'll set up shop here about the 23-yard line. So Reese Sampaio here, the junior, will be taking the snaps. 1st and 10 here at the 23-yard line for Veterans Memorial. Quick handoff. Gets swallowed behind the line. Another example of that Porter defense. We saw them work a heck of a show last week against La Grulla, and it looks like they're continuing that same momentum. Some players to watch on the other side here for Brownsville Veterans Memorial. Jorge Alvarado, the running back. Jose Moreno, the corner and the fullback. So 2nd and 10. Sampaio here under the center formation. Gonna a quick pitch off to Mikel, going around the outside, finds an opening, and getting the 1st down and more, shoved out about the 38-yard line. So a fresh set of downs here for the Veterans Memorial Chargers. As Michael Mikel, look out for him. I was reading about him in our Real Sports Live football preview and also on Dave Campbell's Texas Football. This team coming off a 2-5 record last season, trying to turn that around after being 0-1 currently after a loss to Harlingen South. So 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line. Sampaio here takes the snap. Going to be another pitch off here. This time to Valdez, who goes around the outside, gets brought down. About 3-yard gain on that one. It's going to be 2nd and 8. It's actually about a 2-yard game. Looks like a 3-yard game from our angle. Second and 8. Sampaio here takes the snap. Going to be another handoff. This time gets brought down behind the line. So that was a handoff to Storm Montoya. Number 7 on your screen right there. So interesting here how Brownsville Veterans Memorial going to try to counter off this Brownsville Porter defense. So we have 3rd and 8. There was no gain on that one. Sampaio going to hand off to Mikel. Mikel trying to find open. He gets through. And going to try to get the 1st down and more here. Crossing the 50. Still on his feet. Gets brought down about the Porter 35-yard line. And a huge 3rd down gain here for the Veterans Memorial Chargers. As Michael Mikel here. Look out for him, the junior. That junior duo with Sampaio and Mikel. A potential lethal threat on offense on the ground for the Veterans Memorial Chargers. Do you have a flag on the play? They're going to replay that one. About a 5-yard loss on that one. Third and 15 here for Veterans Memorial. Sampaio takes the snap, stepping back into the pocket, being scrambling to his right. Has a huge line here, gets past one defender and get brought down for a loss. So the pass play goes to no avail as that Porter defense just takes control again. Now bring on the punting unit for 4th down here for Veterans Memorial. Beautiful Thursday night here. A hot one too in Brownsville. The pinning unit. Now back to return it here is Eric Melendez. Number 19, excuse me. Adriel Trevino. High snap. The punt almost blocked, just gets through. Going to touch down at about the 46-yard line. Takes a few bounces, and they're going to set that one down at the 39. So here comes that Brownsville Porter offense led by number 2, Kyle Aguirre, our Real Sports Live player of the game last week against La Grulla. Had a heck of a show, took control, coming in to replace Alejandro Stevens, who went down in the preseason. He's not alone on offense, though, as he also has Juan Zavala in the backfield with him. Also look out for that receiving core of Gunnar Williams and Brock Williams, number 1 and number 5. 1st and 10 here, Aguirre in the shotgun formation. 3 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Takes a snap here. Going to be a QB keeper down the middle. Gets through, gets about 2 yards on that one. Going to be 2nd and 8 for Brownsville Porter. Second and 8 for Brownsville Porter. Ball at about the 36-yard line. Back again to a beautiful Thursday night. 90 degrees. It's 7 p.m. and 90 degrees, but that's Texas for you. 2nd and 8. As Aguirre once again in the shotgun formation. Takes the snap. Going to be a handoff here to Williams. Going around the outside. Gets past one defender. Huge stiff arm. Gets brought down for about a 1-yard loss. Going to make it 3rd down and 9 for Brownsville Porter. So 3rd down and 9 here. Aguirre in the shotgun formation. 4 receivers here. 3 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Scrabbling to his left. Going to fire one downfield. Going to be intercepted by Brownsville Veterans Memorial. Pass was intended for Gunnar Williams. We do have a flag on the play. They're going to roll the interception. It was picked off at about the 47-yard line, so that's excellent positioning here for Veterans Memorial to try to turn things around. Their last offensive drive ending in a punt. First and 10 at the 47. Sampaio taking the snap. Going to be a pitch off here. To Valdez going around the outside, cuts through, but a flag on the play. Got about 3 yards on the carry. Second and 7 here for Brownsville. We wait to see what the call is. It's a holding call on the offense. So it is a holding call, going to bring them back. So 1st and 17. Sampaio here, going to be a handoff, this time down the middle. Breaks free, still on his feet, going around the outside. And finally gets brought down for a huge 1st down and more. It's a huge carry here for Brownsville Veterans Memorial. Now it'll be 1st and 10 on the Porter 30-yard line. First and 10, Sampaio in the under center formation. Handoff, he's swallowed behind the line. It was a trick play, even fooled me. Sampaio was a QB keeper. Got a 5-yard gain here, going to be 2nd and 5 for Brownsville Veterans Memorial. Second and 5 at the 25-yard line. Haven't seen the shotgun formation in play here for Brownsville Veterans Memorial. A lot of running plays here for them. 2nd and 5. QB keeper, he's swallowed behind the line. Sending it off here to Storm Montoya. Looked like a QB keeper from our angle. 1 yard loss. You're going to make it 3rd and 6 now. For this Porter defense trying to work wonders. They had a heck of a game defensively last week against La Grulla, trying to repeat that performance against district rival and crosstown rival Veterans Memorial. 3rd and 6. Pitch off here to Mikhail, going around the outside, has a swarm of defenders coming after him, gets the 1st down and more. Gets pushed out about the 19-yard line. Fresh set of downs for Veterans Memorial. Brownsville Porter here looking to step up that aggressive defense they've been showing all season long. 1st down, Sampaio. Quick handoff here to Montoya. Has a huge opening around the outside. Going to try to get through, and he's in for a touchdown. Brownsville Veterans Memorial strikes first with a QB handoff from Sampaio to Storm Montoya. A huge run around the outside. And the running game has worked nothing but wonders here for Veterans Memorial. Look at the replay. Handoff here to Montoya. Goes round the outside and finds his way through. And now tacks on 6 here for Brownsville Veterans Memorial. Looking for the PAT. Kick is up, and it splits the uprights. So Brownsville Veterans Memorial, after a shaky first drive, turns it around in the second drive and tack on and lead here with 4:57 left in the first quarter, 7-0. We're going to stay away for a few moments. You're watching Thursday Night Football on Real Sports Live, and KB is the ITV.
It's easy. The choice is yours. You can click Fruya.com 24/7 or visit us here personally in our beautiful showroom. Step in or click and stand out. Blue Fruya Motors, we're always at your service.
We're the Lady Cougars and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Welcome back to Thursday Night Football on Real Sports Live and KB's DITV. 4:57 left in the first quarter. Brownsville Veterans Memorial striking first. Handoff from Reed Sampaio to Storm Montoya. A 19-yard TD run here. So Brownsville Veterans Memorial, as I said before the break, had a shaky start with the first drive. Their drive ending on punt. And they force an interception at the 47. From there, it was just straight to work, and they get to the TD and tack on 6. Kickoff here to start us back off. Going to be returned it's going to be muffed at the 22. And Williams is going to go down on it to prevent any damage. So Coach Udesi here trying to talk it over this offense, trying to get something going, try to counterattack this run attack from the Veterans Memorial Chargers. As Brownsville, Porter has some running attack too. They have Juan Zavala, the senior, in the backfield. Had some carries for them last week against La Grulla. 1st and 10 at about the 20-yard line, excuse me. Aguirre in the shotgun formation, 2 receivers to his left, 3 to his right. Gonna quick fire here. That pass dropped. We go incomplete, going to be ruled incomplete. Intended for Marcos Salinas on the left side for a screen pass. So 2nd and 10 for Brownsville Porter. Expect the running attack versus the pass attack. Jet sweep coming in here. Handoff to Williams, who breaks away from one tackle but brought down behind the line for a loss. Lost about 7. Seven-yard loss, going to make it 3rd and 17. Yeah, it's Brownsville Veterans Memorial playing with 2 chips on their shoulder, trying to avenge the loss of last year against Brownsville Porter and the avenge the loss of last week against Harlingen South. 3rd and 17. Aguirre in the shotgun formation takes the snap, stepping back to the pocket. Going to fire one here to Williams. Williams has his huge open lane, breaks one tackle, splitting, gets free at the 30, at the 40, the 50. Being chased down by 2 defenders, taking it to the house at the 20, at the 10, and he's in for a touchdown. So just like that, on their 3rd down, on their first drive, 2 losses of yards, winning after an incomplete pass, a tackle for a loss of yards. Aguirre finds Gunnar Williams for a screen pass. Take a look at the replay. And Williams just breaks free from one defender, scratched out 2 defenders, and just takes the open lane and turns on the Jets. And that makes a huge play here for Brownsville Porter. So, as I called it earlier, expect the running attack of Brownsville Veterans Memorial versus the pass attack of Brownsville Porter. Adolfo Segura to kick the PAT here for Brownsville Porter. Going to be a fake. Taking it around the outside is Leal. Going around the outside. Going to be pushed out of bounds at about this 8-yard line, but multiple flags on the play. So we'll wait to see what the call is on that one. So holding call on the defense. So they're going to try to replay the PAT. Porter was looking to go for a fake. Segura to kick it off. Leal place holding it. The kick is up. And it splits the uprights. So 3:50 left in the first quarter. Brownsville Porter and Brownsville Veterans Memorial all squared up at 7. First, it was Reese Sampaio with the handoff to Storm Montoya to get it started off. Then the next drive here, Aguirre finds Gunnar Williams, who takes it to the house for an 81-yard touchdown pass. Excuse me, I got tongue-tied there for a second. So 3:50 left in the first quarter. We're going to keep it here. Get you a score update from the other blockbuster match in the 9-5-6. We have Harlingen taking on Edinburgh Vela and Harlingen. We got just an update here from the PA announcer. Edinburgh Vela holding on to a 7-0 lead over Harlingen. That one at Florida Stadium. Also on Real Sports Live, my good friends and mentors, Kevin Naro and Brandon Guzman, having the call on that one. Thank you once again here for tuning in to Real Sports Live's coverage of Thursday Night Football from the historic Sam's Memorial Stadium, the Cathedral of Valley High School football. Ruben Rodriguez on the call. 3:50 left in the first quarter. The Chargers and the Cowboys all knotted up at 7. Kick is up. Low kick, but pretty far. Going to be returned at about the 7-yard line. McHale driving it back here, trying to find an opening. Goes to the outside, breaks one, still on his feet. A spin, finally gets brought down at the 28-yard line. So that's where the Veterans Memorial Chargers will set up shop. So what we've seen so far here in this first quarter with 3:44 left in the first, expect a running attack here by Veterans Memorial and a passing attack by Brownsville Porter. Highly anticipated matchup here in Week 2, 16-5A Division I district matchup. First and 10 at the 34-yard line. Sampaio with the quick handoff here. He tries to find Montoya, who gets past one defender, still on his feet. Finally going to get brought down for about a 9-yard gain. It's actually going to be about an 8-yard gain. Nice crowd on hand on the Porter side and on the Veterans Memorial side. 2nd and 2. Sampaio here takes the snap. Going to be a handoff. Montoya gets that loose ball here. As Porter was fooled by that one, but quickly take down. Michael McHale had a loose ball. Be about a 1-yard loss. Going to make it 3rd down and 7. That's one thing we've seen here all night long from Veterans Memorial, some sneaky handoffs, some trick plays. But Brownsville Porter not fooled by that one, almost forcing a fumble. But McHale gets down on it to hold on to it. Prevent further damage here. Going to be 3rd and 7. Flag called. Wait to see what the call is on that one. So we have a timeout call here by Brownsville Veterans Memorial. We're going to step away for a few moments. You're watching Thursday Night Football on Real Sports Live.
We are the Harlingen Lady Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Apply to the university that offers 98 unique degree plans. The university where 99% of students receive financial assistance. The university where you belong. Apply to Texas A&M University Kingsville today.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Welcome back here to Real Sports Live, Thursday Night Football. 2:12 left in the first quarter. Timeout called by Brownsville Veterans Memorial. 3rd and 2. Third and 2. Sampaio here takes the snap. Pitch off here. He finds Valdez, who gets brought down. Gets down at about 2-yard line. No gain on that one. So Coach Lee going to roll the dice and try to go for it on 4th down. Flag called here. Looks like a false start or an offsides call here. Call on the defense. The 5-yard gain and fresh set of downs. And move them to the 46-yard line. So a fresh set of downs for Brownsville Veterans Memorial after a call against Brownsville Porter. We saw calls against them multiple times last week in Sacagawea, trying to avoid that. First and 10 at the 46, Sampaio. And under center formation takes the snap. Quick pitch off to Montoya going around the outside. Trying to get through. Gets about a 5-yard gain. Brought down at the 49-yard line. Now in Porter Cowboy territory. Get you a score update from the Coastal Bend, Corpus Christi Miller, and Corpus Christi Veterans. Veterans holding on to a 13-7 lead in the first quarter. 5:25 on that one. Here's the snap to Montoya. Still trying to get through and finally brought down. So he did get across and did get the first down. So they're going to spot it just short. Now they're moving up the chain gang here, so it looks like he did get the first down. Looked like it was just short, but they're going to go give him the first down here. So now 1st and 10 on the Porter 46. .57 seconds left here in the first quarter. Tie ball game. Chargers, Cowboys, 7 apiece. Chargers with that running attack, while Porter with that pass attack. Quick handoff here. He gets through. Handoff to Jose Moreno. Got about 4 yards on that one. Second and 6 here for Brownsville Veterans Memorial. Second and 6. Sampaio here going to be a handoff to McHale. Goes around the outside. Gets free for one tackle. Spin and a big hit at the 40-yard line. And a flag on the play. We wait to see what the call will be on that one. Your call against Brownsville Porter. An automatic first down. Placing him at the 24-yard line. Do have a player down as well. We're going to step away for a few moments. You're watching Thursday Night Football here on Real Sports Live.
And you're watching Real Sports Live. Awesome!
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children.
One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
It's easy, the choice is yours. You can click FruYou.com 24/7 or visit us here personally in our beautiful showroom. Step in or click and stand out. Look for your motors. We're always at your service.
We're the Red Texans, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Welcome back here. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Here's a handoff here to Montoya. Goes down. For a 1-yard gain. Ball at the 23-yard line. It's going to take us to the end of the first quarter. Your score at the end of the first. Brownsville Porter 7, Veterans Memorial 7. We're going to sit there for a few moments. You're watching Thursday Night Football on Real Sports Live and KB's DITV.
Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
We are Santa Rosa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
At HCISD, we embrace the future.
We learn to communicate.
At HCISD, we put our best foot forward.
At HCISD, we
Make noise!
At HCISD, we learn that the smallest of moments can make the deepest impressions.
At HCISD, we are creating the future together.
Welcome back to Thursday Night Football. Start of the second quarter. Brownsville Veterans 7. Brownsville Porter 7. Be 2nd and 8 at the 23-yard line. Sampaio here, handoff down the middle. Fake QB keeper goes around the outside, cuts through, and gets a huge gain and first down and more. Sneak QB keeper by Reese Sampaio. Now gets the first down here at the 11-yard line. So Brownsville Veterans Memorial knocking on the door. First and 10 at the 11-yard line. Sampaio with the handoff to Montoya, gets tripped up but still holds on, still on his feet. Finally gets brought down at about the 8-yard line. 3-yard gain. Gonna make it 2nd and 7. There's a handoff to Montoya. Got tripped up but still stayed on his feet and was forcing his way in to try to get the extra yards, and gets brought down at about the 7-yard line, making it 2nd and 7. Botched ball here. Sampaio picking it up, still on his feet, trying to break through, and he brought back down for a loss of yards at the 11-yard line. The botched snap. Sampaio quickly recovering, trying to escape at that Porter defense coming in and swooping down Sampaio and taking him down and put him back at the 11-yard line. So back to where they started. Going to be 3rd and 10. Veterans Memorial who are trying to take control. Sampaio with the quick QB keeper rolling to his left, going to throw a pass. He's going to find Valdez for an incomplete pass. Pass intended for Jay Valdez. That brings up 4th and 10. He was rolling here. Finally, one of the few passes he's thrown all game. Intended but broken up. Medrano here to kick the 3-point attempt. Here's a snap. Kick is up. And it splits the uprights. So Brownsville Vets takes the lead 10-7 here with 9:56 left in the second quarter. You're watching Thursday Night Football on Real Sports Live, and KB is the ITV.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
We are Edinburgh Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success.
Welcome back to Thursday Night Football on Real Sports Live, and KB is the ITV. Brownsville Vets holding on to a 10-7 lead after a field goal. 21-yard kick. As Brownsville Vets tax on 3 more. Get you some more scores around the valley. Take a look at that blockbuster battle at Florida Stadium in Edinburgh. Get you a score update from that one. Kevin Naro and Brandon Guzman having the call on that one. Kicking it off underway. Kick going to be returned about the 24-yard line. Trying to get through, breaks a move here. Going around the outside, gets brought down at about the 38. Rodolfo Gonzalez returning the kick. In the second quarter at Florida Stadium, Eddie Morella holding on to a 10-0 lead over Harlingen. 6:02 left in the second. Kevin Naro and Brandon Guzman having to call. Kevin Naro, good friend of mine, hosting Talking Sports or Real Sports Live at Freya Motors yesterday. It was awesome to hold. Awesome. And an honor to do with someone who's been in the business for as long as Kevin. Trying to pick up a few things or two off him. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line. The last drive for Brownsville Porter resulting in a touchdown. Only took 2 plays for Aguirre to find Gunnar Williams. 81-yard TD pass. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line. Aguirre in the shotgun formation. 3 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Going to be a handoff to Zavala. Gets swallowed up behind the line, but a flag on the play. And a loose ball, but the play already dead. Wow, you're going to repeat the play. So 2nd and 10 here for Brownsville Porter. At the 36-yard line, Aguirre in the shotgun formation has Zavala in the backfield with him. Another flag called. False start on the offense. That gives Porter a 5-yard loss. 2nd and 15 at the 31. Aguirre in the shotgun formation. Handoff down the middle here. Gets brought down. That was Marcos Ramirez who took it off. It's about a 5-yard gain. Puts him back at the 36. Going to be 3rd down and 10. As the sun slowly starting to set into slumber. Beautiful sunset over the horizon here at Sam's Memorial Stadium. Third and 10, Aguirre breaks free from the pressure, going around the outside. Going to get swallowed up for about a 2-yard gain. So that'll bring in the punting team. A 4th and 9. John Alanis, the sophomore here to return it. Fourth and high, snap. Sky high punt, but short, going to be touching down. Goes out of bounds at the 43-yard line. So that's where Brownsville Vets will set up shop here with 7:32 left in the half. Junior score update this time here from Sinton and Corpus Christi Carroll up in the Coastal Bend region. Sinton holding on to an 18-0 lead over Carroll in the second quarter. 8:40 left in that one. Get you another score update from the blockbuster at Florida Stadium in Edinburgh. Timberella just tacking on another touchdown here, making it 16-0. 3:50 left in the second quarter. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Sampaio with the handoff. Going to get swallowed up as it was meant for Storm Montoya. Gets swallowed up for a loss. Going to be 2nd and 11. Handoff intended to Storm Montoya, who got swallowed up by that Porter defense. And Brownsville Vets, talk about them running back with their pass limited running offense running here. I mean, through 2 passes this whole game so far. Most of it's been a running attack. While Porter trying to match him on the pass attack, handoff, and Montoya and Sampaio here throwing a pass. It's intended for Michael McHale. Make it 39 for Brownsville Vets. .651 left in the second quarter. 39 ball at the 50-yard line. Sampaio here with the pitch off to McHale around the outside. Trying to get through. Finds an open lane. A huge hit on McHale. As Isaí Hernandez gets a huge hit on Michael McHale. With that tacks on a fresh set of downs at the 41-yard line. Brownsville Porter here trying to do everything in their power to try to prevent another scoring drive. Brownsville Vets' last drive ending in a field goal. First and 10, quick pitch off here this time. Valdez going around the outside, trying to break free, gets brought down. It's about a 7-yard gain, going to make it 2nd and 3 for Brownsville Vets. .551 and counting in the second quarter. 2nd and 3 for Vets. Sampaio here with the handoff. Jose Moreno here running with it, gets brought down. They do get another first down. So slowly but surely, Brownsville Vets making their way down the field. While Brownsville Porter here trying to avoid going behind. Snap. Sampaio dropping back to pass. Going to fire one downfield. Going to be caught by Michael McHale. 9-yard pass. Going to make it 2nd and 1. Sampaio here dropping back and quick fires to Michael McHale. About a 9-yard pass, going to make it 2nd and 1 for Brownsville Vets. It's a flag on Brownsville Porter. So I'll move up the chains. Spot the ball at the 11-yard line. So 1st and 10 here for Brownsville Vets. Brownsville Vets knocking on the door. 1st and 10. Sampaio. Handoff. Handoff to Moreno, who gets brought down. Gets about a 4-yard gain, going to make it 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6 at the 7-yard line. Brownsville Vets looking to try to tack on 7 more. Handoff to Valdez, who cuts his way through and breaks his way in for a touchdown. And Brownsville Vets tacking on 7 more. We do have a player down in the backfield. We're going to step away for a few moments. You're watching Thursday Night Football on Real Sports Live.
A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
We are La Via, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of.
Welcome back to Real Sports Live here, where the player down has been assisted off the field. So Brownsville Vets tacking on 6 more with the touchdown. Now looking to make it a 10-point ball game with the PAT. 4:13 left in the second quarter. Thank you for tuning in to Thursday Night Football here on Real Sports Live and KB's the ITV. A good one going for you. Brownsville Vets 16, Brownsville Porter 7. The PAT is up and it splits the uprights. So 10-point lead here for Brownsville Vets over Brownsville Porter, 17-7 with 4:13 left in the second quarter. You're watching Thursday Night Football on Real Sports Live and KB's the ITV.
Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the concession stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Real Sports Live is the concession stand. Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender.
Welcome back to Thursday Night Football on Real Sports Live and KB's the ITV. Brownsville Vets holding on to a 10-point lead, 17-7 here with 4:13 left in the second quarter. Get you some more score updates. There's a scoring update here. As a busy night of Thursday Night Football on Real Sports Live. Wesco High holding on to a 10-7 lead over Mission. Rio Grande City holding on to a 21-7 lead over Laredo. LBJ. High kick going to be returned at about the 19-yard line. So that's Brock Williams taking it, trying to find an open lane. Still on his feet. Gets brought down about the 35-yard line. So that's where the Porter Cowboys will set up shop. So Brownsville Porter trying to make up for their last drive, ending up in a punt, resulting in that touchdown drive for Brownsville veterans, 17-7 here. First and 10. Ball at the 35-yard line. Aguirre in the shotgun formation takes the snap. Going to be a handoff to Gunnar Williams, who gets brought down behind the line for about a 1-yard loss. There's Brownsville Porter trying to turn things around and trying to cut down this 10-point lead held by Brownsville Vets. 2nd and 11. Aguirre here rolling to his right, going to fire one. Pass intended and completed to Gonzalez, who gets the first down and more. Brought down at the 46-yard line, excuse me. So a fresh set of downs here at the 46-yard line for Brownsville Porter. Plenty of time left in the half to try to get a scoring in. 3:24 left. Interesting battle between both offenses. Veterans and Memorial running the running attack. Porter drawing the pass attack. Well, both teams taking the page out of each other's playbook. Porter getting some running plays in while Veterans getting some passing plays in. Handoff here to Zavala. Gets brought down. About no gain on that one. Going to be 2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line. He just got back to the line. Juan Zavala, an excellent playmaking here. Senior running back out of Brownsville Porter. Second and 10 at the 46. Aguirre in the shotgun formation. 2 receivers to either side. Be a fake handoff. Aguirre going to throw one downfield intended for Williams, who just toe touches his way in and gets a huge first down off a throw from Kyle Aguirre. Gets the pass at about the 38-yard line, so a fresh set of downs for Brownsville Porter. As a fake handoff to Zavala, Kyle Aguirre, look on your screen. Rolling to his left and finds one. A nice catch by Gunnar Williams, who just toe touches his way in at the 38-yard line. Fresh set of downs for Brownsville Porter. Scoring update, halftime, or Harlingen High tacks on 3. 16-3, Edinburgh is still leading over at Florida Stadium. That one on Real Sports Live. Flag called. Now offsides here on Brownsville Porter. Makes it 1st and 15, ball at the 42-yard line. Aguirre takes the snap. Fake handoff, rolling, going to throw one downfield, intended for Williams. At the 40, catches it, gets through, and gets brought down here at about the 32-yard line. Ten-yard gain, going to make it 2nd and 5. Brownsville Porter, you're going to try to close out and try to make it a 3-point ball game if possible. A minute 56 left in the second quarter. Play clock at 6 seconds. Handoff. Going down to trying to break his way through and gets brought down. No gain on that one. Going to be 3rd and 5 again. That's clock ticking, 1:25 and counting left in the second quarter. The play clock also at 22. Have a timeout called here by Brownsville Vets. They're going to step away for a few moments. You're watching Thursday Night Football on Real Sports Live.
Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
We are the Harlingen Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Rolo Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that.
Welcome back to Thursday Night Football. There was a loss A 1 yard loss can be 3rd and 6. 1:19 left here in the second quarter. Agita in the shotgun formation. 2 receivers to his left. 2 to his right, trying to get something going here before the half. Agita takes the snap, going to drop. Quick throw, going to be incomplete. Incomplete pass intended for Adolfo Gonzalez. So now bring up another timeout here. We're going to keep it here with some more score updates. Halftime score once again, Andy Burgvella 16, Harlingen 3, Westaco 10, Mission 7. The pass was ruled completed. So time here to reset the clock at 1 minute 9 seconds. Gonna reset the play clock here. 4th and 2. They're going to go for as Williams here takes the snap, trying to cut his way through. And the conversion pays off. Now move up the chains here with 1:04 left in the second quarter. Brownsville. Porter trying to do something here, trying to get one last TD in before the half. Have plenty of time, have time on their side. 2 timeouts remaining for them, while Brownsville Vets has 1 timeout left in the half. 1st and 10, taking the handoff here to Zavala. Cutting through, gets brought down. Gets about no yards on the gain. Going to be 2nd and 10. Agita here taking the snap. Looking, drops one, fires one downfield. Almost picked off. Incomplete pass, going to be 3rd and 10 here for Brownsville Porter. They do have a holding call. Have a holding call, going to move him back. Be 2nd and 23. Something we've seen that's been costly to them last game and today. Penalties against them here. Going to be 2nd and 23 at the 39-yard line. Agita in the shotgun formation. Dropping back in a fire one to Williams. Screen pass. Gets past 1. Breaks away from 2. Cutting his way downfield. Huge gain. Gets about the 26-yard line. Timeout called by Brownsville Porter. Going to use their 2nd timeout. 10 seconds left. Brownsville Vets 17. Brownsville Porter 7. We're going to step away for a few moments with this timeout. You're watching Thursday Night Football on Real Sports Live, and KB is the ITV.
If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
We are those Red Those Lady Falcons, and this is Real Sports Live.
I love what I do. I
love
really
what
do.
I'm doing. I love children.
One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CI.
Welcome back to Thursday Night Football on Real Sports Live and KB's DITV. 10 seconds left in the second quarter. Brownsville Vets 17, Brownsville Porter 7. 3rd and 10. After that being 2nd and 23. Nice pass from Agita. The Gunnar Williams gets 13 yards on the carry. 3rd and 10 at the 26. Aguirre takes the snap, dropping back into the pocket. Timing, moves his right, fires one downfield, intended for Williams. Going to be caught by Gunnar Williams for the touchdown. Kyle Aguirre, call him Captain Clutch. On 3rd and 10, that duo between Williams, the junior-senior duo between Kyle Aguirre and Gunnar Williams for a huge pass. 26-yard TD pass from Aguirre to Williams in the corner. Making it a 4-point ball game with 3 seconds left. And oh my, that just excellent play calling by Odesti and Aguirre. As now going for the PAT to try to make it a 3-point game. Kick is up and it splits the uprights. So with 3 seconds left, Kyle Aguirre comes up big in the second half. Huge pass downfield to Gunnar Williams, who finds him in the corner for a TD, making it a 3-point ball game. Brownsville Vets 17, Brownsville Porter 14. We're going to step away for a few moments. You're watching Thursday Night Football on Real Sports Live and KBSDI TV.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K-3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make.
Welcome back to Thursday Night Football on Real Sports Live and KBSDI TV. 3-point ball game. Nice 26-yard pass from Kyle Aguirre to Gunnar Williams, the junior-senior duo. Pays up big after being down. First, it was 2nd and 23. Then Aguirre finds Williams for a 13-yard pass out and ends up at the 26. Then make that 3rd and 10. Aguirre with a huge pass to Williams. Now makes it a 3-point ball game, 17-13. The Vets Chargers up. 3 seconds left here for a final last play. Going to be a botched squib kick. Going to drop down, return at about the 11-yard line. McHale taking it back. Trying to find his way, splits around, breaks free, still on his feet, moving, finds the gap, and finally gets brought down. And that's going to take us here to the half. Your score at halftime, Brownsville Veterans Memorial 17, Brownsville Porter 14. Exciting first half, and if you thought this first half was better, I have a feeling we're going to have a very strong, quick attack second half on the way. Join us in a bit here for the Real Sports Live halftime show where we get you more scores and updates and a recap of the first half. You're watching Thursday Night Football on Real Sports Live. Your score at the half, Brownsville Veterans Memorial 17, Brownsville Porter 14. We'll be back in a bit.
Ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
It's easy. The choice is yours. You can click FreeU.com 24/7 or visit us here personally in our beautiful showroom. Step in or click.
Welcome back to Real Sports Live here. Welcome to the Real Sports Live halftime show. Welcome you to the booth from historic Sam's Memorial Stadium. Ruben Rodriguez, who's been on the call here, will give you a little halftime recap. Exciting action we've had here in this first half. First, it's been clear we've been seeing a running attack versus a pass attack here between Brownsville Vets, who've been running the pass attack, and Brownsville Porter been running the run. Brownsville Vets with the running attack, Porter with the pass attack. Just an exciting matchup back and forth here. Getting it started first was Reese Sampaio, had a quick handoff to Storm Montoya, a 20-yard TD run. Then on the next drive for Brownsville Porter, only took three plays for Gunnar Williams to connect to Gunnar Williams, screen pass, 81-yard TD pass, taking it to the house. Then the next drive, slowly but surely, Brownsville Veterans Memorial makes their way and tacks on a field goal, making it a 10-7 game. Then the next drive proved really difficult here for Brownsville Porter as they got swallowed up by the defensive line from Brownsville Veterans Memorial, forcing off the punt. And then they punt it off, and it returns now Brownsville Vets time. They take it to the house. Quick hands off from Sampaio to Montoya to Mikhail, and finally on to Jose Moreno, who gets the TD run. Then this making it 17-7. Now this last drive, back and forth drive, slowly but surely. One thing we've seen that's cost both teams were penalties, especially on the Brownsville Porter side, setting them back, even with 13 seconds left. Setting them up to 2nd and 23. Then after that, we see Kyle Aguirre find Gunnar Williams again, this time for a nice pass. 13-yard pass to get it, making it 3rd and 10. And then the big play, folks, with 10 seconds left, Kyle Aguirre finds Gunnar Williams for a 26-yard TD pass in the back right corner of the end zone. And that makes it a 14-7 ball game. When we return, we'll get you some more scores on the 956. You're watching Halftime Show here on Real Sports Live, NKB's the ITV.
Now, Luke Freeman Motors, we're always at your service.
We're the Lady Cougars and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Apply to the university that offers 98 unique degree plans. The university where 99% of students receive financial assistance. The university.
Welcome back to Real Sports Live Halftime Show here on RSL Network, NKB's DITV. Ruben Rodriguez bringing you into the broadcast booth. Get you some more scores from around the 956. Over at PSG North, we have Ed Calchelsa and PSG North with the Raiders holding on to a 14-0 lead, looking to go 2-0 after knocking off Brownsville Rivera last week. And halftime here, Rio Grande City holding on to a 21-7 lead over Laredo LBJ. Halftime here, Westica holding on to a 10-7 lead over Mission. Halftime, we also have the blockbuster match over at Florida Stadium in Edinburgh, where Edinburgh Villa holding on to a 16-3 lead over the Harlingen Cardinals. Edinburgh Villa is the #1 ranked team in the Valley. And get you some more scoring updates this time from the Coastal Bend region. 2 more matchups on our slate today on Real Sports Live. One of them being Corpus Christi King taking on Corpus Christi Veterans Memorial. And then we have Corpus Christi Carroll taking on Sinton. Get you some more score updates. And we thank you for tuning in here to the Real Sports Live Halftime Show. Ruben Rodriguez once again. Thank you for all tuning in on a beautiful Thursday night. Reminder, we'll be back here tomorrow for some more football. This time a non-district matchup between the Edinburgh Bobcats and the Brownsville Rivera Raiders. 7:30 kickoff slated on Real Sports Live. So that one over there, let's take you to the one in Corpus here. Corpus Christi Miller, holding on against Veterans Memorial, where Veterans Memorial holding on to a 41-21 lead with in the second quarter with 7:58 left. Let's take you to the Corpus Christi matchup here between Carroll and Sinton. Get you some more scores on that one here. There's another blockbuster one in the Coastal Bend region. Let's bring you that score update here as if it was a pretty big one. Sinton holding on to an 18-0 lead in the second quarter with 6 minutes left. We're going to step away for a few moments here while you take a look at the marching bands in the halftime show. 22:40 left to go to the third quarter. You're watching Thursday Night Football on Real Sports Live and KB's the ITV.
Apply to Texas A&M University Kingsville today.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Sports Live. Awesome!
love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children.
One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
It's easy. The choice is yours. You can click FreeUp.com 24/7 or visit us here personally in our beautiful showroom. Step in or click and stand out. Look for your motors. We're always at your service.
We're the Red Texans, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
We are Santa Rosa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
At HCISD, we embrace the future.
We learn to communicate.
At HCISD, we put our best foot forward.
At HCISD, we
make noise! At HCISD, we learn that the smallest of moments can make the deepest impressions.
At HCISD, we are creating the future together.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
We are Eddie Burkella, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
We are La Vida, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand. Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
We are the Harlingen Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Roldo Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
We are those Red Nose Lady Falcons, and this is Real Sports Live.
I love what I do. I
love
really
what
do.
I'm doing. I love children.
One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
It's easy. The choice is yours. You can click Fruya.com 24/7 or visit us here personally in our beautiful showroom. Step in or click and stand out. Look for your motors. We're always at your service.
We're the Lady Cougars, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Apply to the university that offers 98 unique degree plans. The university where 99% of students receive financial assistance. The university where you belong. Apply to Texas A&M University Kingsville today.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
We're the Harlingen South Lady Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Hawks up!
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children.
One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
It's easy. The choice is yours. You can click Fruya.com 24/7 or visit us here personally in our beautiful showroom. Step in or click and stand out. Look for your motors. We're always at your service.
We're the Ray Texans, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
We are Santa Rosa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
At HCISD, we embrace the future.
We learn to communicate.
At HCISD, we put our best foot forward.
At HCISD, we
make noise!
At HCISD, we learn that the smallest of moments can make the deepest impressions.
At HCISD, we are creating the future together.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for a fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
We are Edinburgh Bella and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
We are La Via and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Real Sports Live is the Concession Stand. Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles, how about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you, Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
We are the Cardinals and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Rodolfo Rodriguez and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
We are those Red Lady Falcons, and this is Real Sports Live.
I love what I do. I
love
really
what
do.
I'm doing. I love children.
One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
It's easy, the choice is yours. You can click Fruya.com 24/7 or visit us here personally in our beautiful showroom. Step in or click and stand out. Blue Fruya Motors, we're always at your service.
We're the Lady Cougars and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Apply to the university that offers 98 unique degree plans. The university where 99% of students receive financial assistance. The university where you belong. Apply to Texas A&M University Kingsville today.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
We're the Harlingen South Lady Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Hawks up!
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children.
One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
It's easy. The choice is yours. You can click Fruya.com 24/7 or visit us here personally in our beautiful showroom. Step in or click and stand out. Luke Fruya Motors. We're always at your service.
We're the Ray Texans, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
We are Santa Rosa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
At HCISD, we embrace the future.
We learn to communicate.
At HCISD, we put our best foot forward.
At HCISD, we
At HCISD, we learn that the smallest of moments can make the deepest impressions.
At HCISD, we are creating the future together.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for a fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
We are Eddie Burgella, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
We are La Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Real Sports Live is the Concession Stand. Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past? First Pressings.
Alrighty, welcome back here to a quick little intermission. 1:31 to go till we go to the second half, excuse me. Thank you for tuning in to Thursday Night Football on Real Sports Live and KBSDI TV. Ruben Rodriguez on the call. Exciting matchup here in the first quarter. In the first half, excuse me, Brownsville Vets 17, Brownsville Porter 14. Thank you for tuning in live on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Roku TV, and on KBSDI TV. Exciting matchup here as we're just seconds away from starting off the third quarter here on Thursday Night Football on Real Sports Live. So once again, as I said earlier in the broadcast, it's a tale of two different offenses. The pass attack by Brownsville Porter and the rushing attack here by Brownsville Vets. Brownsville Vets duo includes Reese Sampe, who's been handing off to Michael McHale. That's a nice double team we've seen all game. And a double team for Porter, Kyle Aguirre, the Gunnar Williams. 2 TD touchdowns thanks to Gunnar Williams and Kyle Aguirre. Kyle Aguirre finding Gunnar Williams for the first TD. Screen pass, 81-yard touchdown pass. As the Vets Chargers coming out there. And on the other side here, they said in the second pass, there's a huge bomb with 10 seconds left in the first half. Kyle Aguirre, 26-yard pass to Gunnar Williams in the back corner of the end zone. It's an exciting first half, and it's going to be even better second half here on Real Sports Live's coverage of Thursday Night Football. More games on Thursday Night Football here in Real Sports Live. Get you some more score updates here. Harlingen High in the third quarter versus Eddie Marvella. The SaberCats holding on to a 23-3 lead in the third quarter. We thank you all again for tuning in to Real Sports Live here. So, Brownsville Vets received it to kick us off. And now here to kick off the third quarter, Brownsville Porter will be receiving it. Gunnar Williams and Brock Williams and Isaiah Hernandez back to return it. And it was a wild first half, and I think it's going to be even wilder second half. So, if you're tuning in, strap yourself in, turn up the radio, turn up the volume, lock the doors, turn off the lights, strap yourself in. Texas high school football at its finest here, South Texas style. Third quarter just moments away from starting. And the third quarter is underway. A sky-high kick going to be returned by Williams at about the 12-yard line, taking it back. That one, Brock Williams going around the outside, trying to find his way, cutting through, still on his feet, moving. Going to get brought down at about the 26-yard line. Going to be about 14-yard return for Brock Williams. Now gets us started back up here. An exciting matchup here on Thursday Night Football. And another one, once again, another blockbuster hit in the Valley. Harlingen High and Edinburgh Villa, the SaberCats holding on to a 22-3 lead over the Cardinals. First and 10 here at the 27-yard line. Aguirre, the senior QB in the shotgun formation. Takes the snap here. Going to quick fire one. That one's short, intended for Alex Perez. Going to be 2nd and 10 for the Porter Cowboys. So here, like I said, a first half recap, your current score. Brownsville Vets 17, Brownsville Porter 14, 11:46 here in the third quarter. Aguirre in the shotgun formation. Going to be a QB keeper. Aguirre still on his feet, going to get about 3 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 8 here for Brownsville Porter. And the two key players, Gunnar Williams and Kyle Aguirre. That dynamic duo we've seen all game long, including some nice TD passes. First, an 81-yard TD screen pass, and the second one, a 26-yard bomb to the back of the end zone. Aguirre here takes the snap, hand off to Williams, who's brought back down behind the line for a loss. And that Veterans Memorial defense reading that one like a book. Looking for the jet sweep handoff here. Now going to make it 4th and 8 for Brownsville Porter. That'll bring in the punting unit. Michael McHale back to receive for Brownsville Veterans Memorial. 4th and 13. High snap. Almost barely a spiraling punt. Going to drop down and it'd be muffed. As the punt was muffed, a low punt touchdown about the 44-yard line. McHale trying to get it off the bounce. Slips out of his hands. Good to see he recovers it. Now be 1st and 10 for Brownsville Brownsville Veterans Memorial, excuse me. Look at the punt. That one just a low punt. Almost got tipped away. Landed at the 46. McHale trying to pick it up off the bounce. Trying to wait what the call is. There was a flag here. Roughing the kicker call. So they're going to spot them down at the 35 here. 1st and 10 for Brownsville Vets. Back on offense, that offensive drive led with the running game plan. That duo between Michael McHale and Reese Sampaio. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line for the Veterans Memorial. First and 10, Sampaio with the quick pass off to McHale. McHale going around the outside, trying to get past. Breaks one defender, gets brought down for about a 3-yard gain. Going to make it 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line. Going to be 2nd and 7. 9:44 and counting in the 3rd quarter. It's an exciting first half here. Vets Chargers holding on to a 17-14 lead over the Cowboys. 2nd and 8. Sampaio with another handoff here. This time, Valdez going around the outside, but gets tripped up behind the line, and he finally gets brought down. No gain on that one. Gets brought back at the line. It's going to be 3rd down and 8 for Brownsville Veterans Memorial. So 3rd down and 8. Brownsville Veterans Memorial trying to convert. 2 for 3 on their 3rd down conversions. Sampaio dropping back in a fire one downfield. Finds McHale open, who breaks away from 1, breaks away from 2, and finally gets brought down at the 39-yard line. So a huge 1st down, and now set them up at the 39-yard line in Porter Cowboy territory. The flag is on the play. Look at the replay. Fake handoff, Sampaio dropping back and finds McHale, who gets past 2 defenders but finally gets brought down at the 38-yard line. But the flag was called. Was the call on Brownsville Veterans Memorial. Gonna move them back. Trying to see where they're gonna spot the ball. So they're not going to move them back. Just going to set them up here at the 38-yard line. You get him again, put him at the 46. So 1st and 10 at their own 46. Not as much of a big gain as they would thought. But a fresh set of downs for Brownsville Veterans Memorial. 1st and 10. Sampaio going to hand off to McHale. Goes around the outside. A flag on the play. Still trying to get through. Moving around. And finally gets brought down about the 46-yard line. So now in Cowboy territory. There was a flag on the play. We wait to see what the call is. Watching on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, show us some love. Show us where you're from. We'll give you a shout out on the air. An offside here on the defense. Going to make them now here 2nd and 3. Sampaio in the under center formation. Flag called. Going to be a QB keeper rolling back. And now we have something on the field. We're going to step away for a few moments. You're watching Real Sports Live.
With a single you just have to have. Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
We are the Orange Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Rodo Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
We are those Red Lady Falcons, and this is Real Sports Live.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children.
One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Back to Real Sports Live here as we had conflict on the field. Now we'll wait to see what this one will be taken. While we wait, we'll get you some more scoring updates here from around the 956. Take you to that blockbuster in Edinburgh. Laredo United and Laredo LBJ and the Rio Grande City, with the Rattlers holding on to the 28-7 lead over Laredo. Edinburgh Valley with a 23-3 lead over Harlingen. So it is a big one here. At Calchosa and PSA North at the half. That one restarting back up and get you some more updated scores. It's a busy night on a Thursday night for high school football. Week two continuing tomorrow. Here from Sam Stadium, we'll have Edinburgh High. The Bobcats coming into town to take on the Brownsville Divetta Raiders. 7:30 kickoff on Real Sports Live and KB's the ITV. Then more action continuing at Sam Stadium on Saturday. At 11 o'clock, a matinee in the morning. So we're going to have Sherryland taking on Brownsville Hannah. That one's scheduled for the 11 a.m. kickoff. Joe Boley and Kevin Narr will have the call on that one. We do have some action being taken here, as we did have a conflict earlier on the field. We're going to step away for a few moments. You're watching Thursday Night Football on Real Sports Live.
It's easy. The choice is yours. You can click ForYou.com 24/7 or visit us here personally in our beautiful showroom. Step in or click and stand out. Look for your motors. We're always at your service.
We're the Lady Cougars and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Apply to the university that offers 98 unique degree plans. The university where 99% of students receive financial assistance. The university where you belong. Apply to Texas A&M University Kingsville today.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
We're the Harlingen South Lady Hawks and you're watching Real Sports Live. Hawks up!
Welcome back to Tigers here Thursday Night Football on Real Sports Live and KB's the ITV. Brownsville veterans 17, Brownsville Porter 14. We ball at the 49-yard line. So we'll move the chains up here. It'll be 1st and 10. A fresh set of downs. You're at the 44-yard line, excuse me. First and 10 for Brownsville veterans at the 44-yard line. First and 10. Sampaio dropping back to pass here. He's going to find Valdez with open room going down the sideline at the 10, and he's in for a touchdown. On the first play of the drive, Reese Sampaio finding Jay Valdez, a screen pass to the left side, who gets a huge help from the blockers and gets a huge touchdown. And that puts him up a 9-point game, 23-14. Take a look at the replay. Sampaio quickly dropping in quick fires to Valdez, who has plenty of room and has blockings there. And manages to get through and takes it to the house. 44-yard TD pass here from Reese Sampaio to Jay Valdez. Now with the PAT looking to make it a 10-point ball game. The kick is up and it splits the uprights. So 8-12 left in the third. Brownsville veterans 24, Brownsville Porter 14, 14-point ball game. We're going to step away for a few moments. You're watching Thursday Night Football on Real Sports Live and KB's the ITV.
I love what I do. I
love
really
what
do.
I'm doing. I love children.
One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
It's easy. The choice is yours.
You get a scoring update from Edinburgh Vella and Harlingen. Edinburgh Vella attacking on another touchdown, 30-3 ball game. Westaco 17, Mission 7. Some scores coming in around here. The 9-5-6 on a busy Thursday night, week 2 Valley High School football. Plenty more action tomorrow on Friday night. 8-12 left in third quarter here. Brownsville veterans 24, Brownsville Porter 14, 10-point ball game. High kickoff going to be returned at about the 11-yard line. That's Brock Williams taking it. Brock Williams trying to find an opening, splitting to the right, going around the outside. Has plenty of room to go around. Gets past two defenders. Still on his feet, but finally gets brought down at the 36-yard line. 25-yard return here for Brock Williams. That sets him up at the 34-yard line. First and 10 here for Brownsville Porter, looking to try to bounce back after their last drive ending in a punt. Trying to turn things around. Last time they were down 10, they scored a TD. As a handoff here to Zavala, cutting his way through, gets brought down for about a 2-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 8 for Brownsville Porter. Interesting matchup here. It's still a wild one we had in the first quarter. I think we're having a wild one here in the third quarter. Second and 8. Aguirre here. Fake handoff rolling to his left. Going to try to find a pass. Going to be a QB keeper going around the outside. Steps out about the 41-yard line. A 7-yard gain. Going to make it 3rd and 2. Third and 2 here for Brownsville Porter. Shout out to Emilio Garcia Jr. watching from Gilbert, Arizona. As that handoff. Gets 1-yard gain. Gonna make it 4th and 2. So an offsides called here. Again, shout out to Emilio Garcia here watching from Gilbert, Arizona. Thank you for tuning in to Real Sports Live's coverage of Thursday Night Football here on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and KB is the ITV. Now move up the chains. Put him at about the 47. Fresh to the downs for Brownsville Porter. 1st and 10. Plenty of ball game left here in the third quarter and in the fourth quarter still on the way. And a botched snap, but Aguirre manages to get down on it. Lost about 5 yards. Going to make it 2nd and 15 for Brownsville Porter. Second and 15. Aguirre in the shotgun formation. Takes the snap. Screen pass here to Gunnar Williams, who has an open take. Going to take it, get brought down at about the 49. Be a 7-yard gain. Going to make it 3rd down and 8. Screen pass to Gunnar Williams. We've seen that connection here between Aguirre and Williams all game. Been making some magic happen with 2 TDs. A screen TD pass for 81 yards in the first quarter. And then in the second quarter, a 26-yard TD pass. Be 3rd and 8. Aguirre here in the shotgun formation. A flag going to be called. Going to blow the play dead. We do have a flag on the field. Wait to see what the call is going to be. Like a false start. False start on the offense, going to move them back. Five yards, going to make it 3rd and 14. On the 43-yard line here. Brownsville Porter trying to get something going with 5:33 left in the third quarter. Still plenty of time to get something done. Trying to make it 2-0 on the season, while Veterans Memorial with a chip on their shoulder trying to go 1-1, trying to start off their season with the win. Aguirre here with the QB keeper. With a huge hit, gets brought down at about the 49. And are in veteran territory. Be 4th and 8. The punting team is going to come on down to the field. Back to return, Jay Valdez. As Ricky Leal awaits the punt. That punt here, going to replay the down. Make it 4th and 13. Going to replay 4th down. Fourth and 13. We all back to punt it off. Going to be a fake punt going around the outside, trying to get through and gets brought down. That penalty now looks like a horse collar call. Be a holding call with a face mask. Automatic first down here, so Brownsville Porter's drive stays alive. Brownsville Porter giving a second win off a face mask call on them. Ricky Leal going for the fake punt attempt here, trying to convert. Gets brought down with the face mask call on Brownsville Veterans Memorial, and that's going to put him at the 41. So 1st and 10 here for Brownsville Porter as they keep their drive alive. Gita here takes the snap. So Wildcat formation to Gunnar Williams. Just gets brought down for about a 1-yard loss. Going to be 2nd and 11 at the 42-yard line. Second and 12, Aguirre here in the shotgun formation. 2 receivers to his left, 2 to his right. Botch snap. Aguirre manages to hold on. Going to get brought down here for a huge hit. Now for a loss of yards. Make it 3rd and 18. 3rd and 18 for Brownsville. Porter looking to try to get some magic going, trying to keep this drive alive. Aguirre steps back, gonna fire one here. So he finds Gonzalez, who gets through, gets past a loose ball, and recovers it. It gets brought back down. So he bobbled it and still managed to hold on. He gets brought down, now bringing the punting team once again. Got about 3 yards. Now we're going to make it 4th and 15 as the punting unit comes up. Low punt. Going to punt it off, and we have a flag on the play. A false start on the offense. Gonna push him back 5 yards. It's gonna be 4th and 20. As a repeat of what we saw last week, penalties being crucial against Brownsville. Porter saw it last week against them. Now looking to be the same case. High punt, the punt. Get down about the 23-yard line. And that's where they're gonna set up shop here for Veterans Memorial at the 23-yard line. So Brownsville Veterans' last drive resulting in a touchdown, making it a 10-point ball game, 24-14. 1:42 left in the third quarter. First and 10. Quick handoff here. To Moreno, gets around the outside, gets about 7 yards, going to make it 7 and 3 for Brownsville Veterans. He's 2nd and 3. Send off here to Sampaio. Hand off to Moreno, gets brought down, going to get the first down. So Moreno gets the fresh set of downs here for Brownsville Veterans as he cuts through the middle and manages to get a few yards for the first down. Going to set him up here about the 37-yard line. Going to be 1st and 10 for Brownsville Veterans. Handoff here once again. This time, he try to get through. Handoff to number 30, Zachary Martinez. It's a 9-yard carry, going to make it 2nd and 1 at the 46-yard line. Clock winding down here in the third quarter. Try to get one last play in. That's going to wind us down and take us to the fourth quarter where your score, Brownsville Veterans Memorial 24, Brownsville Porter 14. You step away for a few moments. Fourth quarter on the way. You're watching Thursday Night Football on Real Sports Live.
.com 24/7 or visit us here personally in our beautiful showroom. Step in or click and stand out. Look for your motors. We're always at your service.
We're the Ray Texans, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
We are Santa Rosa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
At HCISD, we embrace the future.
We learn to communicate.
At HCISD, we put our best foot forward.
At HCISD, we
At HCISD, we learn that the smallest of moments can make the deepest impressions.
At HCISD, we are creating the future together.
Back to Thursday Night Football here. 2nd and 1 at the 46-yard line. Sampaio with the quick pitch off here this time. Number 42, Jorge Alvarado, has a huge gain, and Moore still breaks free. Going around the outside, finally gets tripped up at about the 21-yard line. A huge first down and more for Jorge Alvarado. It's a fake handoff to a pitch here to Jorge Alvarado. And just breaks free, cuts his way through that offensive line. And breaks away from one tackle and finally gets tripped up at about the 22, where the ball will be down at the 21. Gonna make it a fresh third down. So 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line. Brownsville veterans here knocking on the door on the red zone. Sampaio dropping back to pass, fires a bomb downfield. Gonna be caught for a touchdown. So Reese Sampaio finds Miguel Silvera, 22-yard TD pass. It's a fake handoff. Sampaio dropping, just quickly fires one downfield where he finds Miguel Silvera. Now makes it a 16-point ball game. The PAT is up, and it splits the uprights. And now a 17-point ball game, 31-14, 11:25 in the fourth quarter. Brownsville Vets slowly starting to take control after two great TD plays here. 2 drives resulting in touchdowns. The first one was a quick pass off here to Jorge Moreno, who took it to the house. And then right here we just saw quick pass from Reese Sampaio to Miguel Silvera. 11:25 left in the fourth quarter. Brownsville Porter set to receive. You're watching Thursday Night Football on Real Sports Live and KBSD ITV.
Is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for a fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
We are Eddie Burkella and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success.
Welcome back to Thursday Night Football on Real Sports Live and KBSD ITV. Where Brownsville veterans just tacking on a touchdown here. 22-yard pass from Reese Sampaio to Miguel Silvera. That's a short kick here, going to be returned about the 32, being waved for a fair catch. So that's where Brownsville Porter will set up shop. Now, if you're Brownsville Porter and you're coach at SD's offense, you have 11:24 left, all timeouts left. You just have to try to get past and try to work back to the pass game we've seen early in the first half. Was hitting connections to Gunnar Williams. Some nice handoffs to Juan Zavala. So if you're Brownsville Porter, what do you do in this sense? Just try to go for the passing routes. Just try to open up the routes you've had. Brownsville Veterans Memorial is taking a page off Brownsville Porter's playbook. Last 2 touchdowns were TD passes. First, a 44-yard pass here from Reese Sampaio as he found Jay Valdez. Then a 22-yard pass from Sampaio to Silvera. 1st and 10, bobbled ball. So it's a loose ball. Shout out to Esmeralda Calzada. Thank you for tuning in to Real Sports Live. Emilio Garcia Jr., thank you all for tuning in. So that was a loose ball, and the results here, 4 ball. It's a loose ball. Brownsville Veterans Memorial recovers here. We have a timeout called here by Brownsville Porter. We're going to step away for a few moments. You're watching Thursday Night Football on Real Sports Live.
Preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
We are La Via, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs.
Quick shout out to Anthony Cruz watching from Lackland Air Force Base here. Thank you for your service, Anthony. Tuning in to watch some Thursday Night Football on Real Sports Live. Brownsville Veterans 31, Brownsville Porter 14, 11-19 here. It's a loose ball off a snap for Brownsville Porter, resulting in a recovery for Brownsville Veterans Memorial, placing them at the 32-yard line. 11-19 left in the fourth quarter. Now Brownsville Porter has to pick up their defense, trying to turn things around as they allowed plenty of errors that have cost them 2 touchdowns here. And Brownsville Porter, a really great football team. We've seen them work wonders this season, this offseason. Carlos Sodesti at the helm. First and 10, going to be a handoff here to Moreno, who gets through for a 10-yard gain, gets on the fresh set of downs. Be 2nd and 2, I do apologize. Second and 2 at the 24-yard line, Sampaio in the under center formation. Here's the snap. Going to be a handoff here down the middle. So he finally gets brought down. So Sam Moreno, an excellent ball carrier here, running back for Brownsville Veterans Memorial. Getting on the fresh set of down. So it'll be 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. 10-24 and counting in the fourth quarter. Brownsville Porter here trying to get something done defensively, trying to turn things around. Plenty of ball game left to try to turn it around. Quick handoff here this time to Moreno. Gets brought down. Gets about a 1 yard on that gain. Gonna make it 2nd and 9. Reminder, tomorrow night from Sam's Memorial Stadium, some more action. We're going to have the Edinburgh High Bobcats coming to town to take on the Brownsville Divided Raiders. Non-district matchup, Edinburgh in 31-6A. Brownsville Divided on 32-6A. Exciting one here as both teams looking to bounce back from losses in week 1. 2nd and 9. Sampaio with the handoff here down the middle. Gets about a 9-yard gain. That was Moreno on the carry. That gets them the fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line. Now within, not the 9-yard line, excuse me. 1st and goal. Pitch off here down the left side, trying to find an open lane, and he takes it. Touchdown, Brownsville Veterans Memorial. Quick pitch from Reese Sampaio to Jay Valdez. 9-yard TD run that tacks on 6 more here. Watch the replay here. Sampaio with the quick pitch off to Valdez, who gets in motion, cuts through the left side, finds a slide opening, just dives his way into the end zone, making a 37-14 ball game with 9:04 left in the fourth quarter. Final score from Edinburgh Vela, the Harlingen Cardinals Edinburgh Vela game. The SaberCats winning 30-3 over Harlingen. And the PAT is up, and it splits the uprights here, 38-14. 24-point ball game, 9:04 left in the fourth quarter. Brownsville Veterans Memorial steamrolling here through this second half. We're going to step away for a few moments here watching Thursday Night Football on Real Sports Live and KBSDI TV.
Learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Real Sports.
Welcome back to Thursday Night Football on Real Sports Live and KBSDI TV. Brownsville Veterans Memorial holding on to a 38-14 lead over Brownsville Porter. Quick playmaking here by Brownsville Veterans Memorial. Big story. It's been Jay Valdez and Reese Sampaio taking control in the third quarter and in the fourth quarter. 2 TD passes for Jay Valdez and then 1 TD pass to Miguel Silvera. As Brownsville Veterans Memorial here looking determined and hungry to avenge their loss off week 1 against Harlingen South. So Kyle Aguirre here, the senior quarterback, trotting back onto the field. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line, looking to try to turn this game around. Plenty of time left. You got time on your side. 3 timeouts, 9 minutes and 4 seconds. 1st and 10, Aguirre in the shotgun formation. 1 receiver to his left, 2 to his right, rolling to his right, going to fire one. He's going to find Adolfo Gonzalez. A flag called, still on his feet, gets pushed out about the 36-yard line. Flag called. You have a flag called. So a 5-yard loss here resulting in a call on Brownsville Porter. Ball at the 25. You're going to make it 1st and 15. Aguirre driving in and find a quick pass. This time finds Gonzalez once again, but that one just overthrown. Incomplete pass. 2nd and 15. Brownsville Porter. Now, Brownsville Veterans here slowly taking control. Took control in the third quarter first to get it started. 44-yard pass from Reese Sampaio to Jay Valdez. Then a 22-yard pass for a touchdown here from Reese Sampaio to Silvera. 2nd and 15. Aguirre with the handoff here down the field. Gets about 3 yards, and that one going to make it 3rd and 12. Hand off to Gael Hernandez. Gets about 3rd and 12 here for Brownsville Porter. One receiver to his left, 3 to his right. He takes snap, going to roll back, going to find this on to Gunnar Williams, who gets the open cast here, breaks through one, and gets brought down to about the 29-yard line. And that brings the punting team here. Going to be 4th and 5. With a 7-yard pass to Gunnar Williams. 4th and 5. Once again brings up the punting team. Back to return. It's going to be Jay Valdez for Brownsville Veterans Memorial. 4th and 5. Punt sky high. Going to be dropping down. Touches the turf at the 44-yard line. Rolling down. And they're going to set up shop at the 33-yard line. Once again, a final alert here. Edinburgh Vella taking down Harlingen. Highly anticipated matchup. Only the second time these two teams have faced off. Edinburgh Vella winning that one 30-3. Coach Campbell here leading his team to 2-0. Senior quarterback Chase Campbell, 2-0 now on the season. Give you more breakdowns and more scores going around at 956 on our Real Sports Live post-game show. Immediately following this one on Real Sports Live and KBSD on TV. Thank you for tuning in live on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Give us a shout out where you're watching from. Have fans watching from Arizona, fans watching from Lackland Air Force Base in San Antonio, Texas. Once again, shout out to Anthony Cruz who's watching live. 1st and 10 at the 32. Sampaio in the under center formation. Timeout called here by Brownsville Veterans Memorial. We're going to step away for a few moments. You're watching Thursday Night Football on Real Sports Live. Brownsville Veterans 38, Brownsville Porter 14, 7:28 left in the 4th quarter.
Concession stand. Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here.
Welcome back to Thursday Night Football on Real Sports Live and KBSDI TV. Send Sampaio, going to be another handoff down the middle. Carrying his way is Valdez. Gets about 8 yards on the carry. Going to be 2nd and 8. Ball being placed here at the 40-yard line. Week 2 Valley High School football. Thursday night still. We got Friday night coming tomorrow and Saturday. One more game here at Sam Stadium. A Saturday matinee, 11 a.m. Sherryland taking on Brownsville Hannah. Sampaio to another handoff to Valdez, who cuts his way down through. He's going to get the first down and more. Going to place the ball at about the 45-yard line. Fresh set of downs here for Brownsville Veterans Memorial. First and 10 at the 45. Sampaio in the under center formation. Quick pitch off this time to Alvarado going around the outside, cutting his way through. Picks up about 3 yards. At the 48, going to make it 2nd and 7 for Brownsville Veterans. Interesting playmaking we've seen from Brownsville Veterans. More very limited on their pass plays. Two of their last touchdowns resulting in pass plays. One was a 44-yard pass to Valdez and a 22-yard pass to Silvera. But it's been a mostly running game, a land attack for Brownsville Veterans Memorial. 2nd and 7 at the 48-yard line. Sampaio takes the snap. Handoff downfield down the middle to Moreno. And that's about 4 yards, going to make it 3rd and 3. Now crossing in here to Porter Cowboy territory. Ball on the 48-yard line. 3rd and 3, Sampaio in the under center formation takes the snap. Handoff once again to Moreno, has an open lane, takes it, goes around the outside. Gonna get the first down and more, brought about down the 33-yard line. Huge first down run once again for Jose Moreno. Puts him down about 33. A 15-yard gain, gonna make it 1st and 10 here once again for Brownsville Veterans Memorial. 38-14, 4:33 left in the 4th quarter. A wild first half, quickly turning into a very dominated Brownsville Veteran Memorial controlled half. 3 touchdowns in this second half. First one, a 44-yard pass here to Jay Valdez here as the handoff there going around the outside. The second one was a 22-yard pass to Miguel Silvera. And the third one, another handoff, this time to Valdez, this one down the middle. A rushing TD. Gets brought down for a loss of 2, going to be 2nd and 2. And this Brownsville Veterans team has managed to take control and suppress the attack from Kalagita and Gunnar Williams at 2 duos. Those 2 only scores the 2 TDs that Brownsville Porter has. Fake handoff here. Sampaio with the QB keeper going to pitch it off this time to Valdez, who stiff arms his way, tries to find his way in, and finally going to get brought down. It's a stripped ball, but the play already dead. Yeah, Sampaio took a long time, finally with the lateral to Valdez. Took a while to bring him down, but the play was already dead. Going to be 3rd and 3. Gets a 7-yard gain on that one. Sampaio here. Dropping back to pass. Multiple flags on the play. False start on the offense. That sets him back 5 yards, going to make it 3rd and 8. Ball being set back up here on the 31-yard line. As Sampaio was looking to drop back for a pass, but it was a holding call and a false start against Brownsville Veterans Memorial. 3rd and 8, Sampaio here. Pitch off here this time to Alvarado, goes around the outside, cuts his way through, still on his feet and gets a huge gain, gets brought down to about the 14-yard line. And the running attack once again for Brownsville Veterans Memorial, that's been a crucial key factor for them. Besides the fact those 2 TD passes, one to Valdez and to Silvera. So first set of downs at the 13-yard line, 1st and 10 for Veterans Memorial. 2:07 left in the half. Sampaio with the handoff here downfield. He's still on his feet. It's a handoff to number 21, Kenny Davis. Puts him now about a 5-yard gain. Going to make it 2nd and 5. Ball at the 8-yard line. Sampaio with another pitch off to Alvarado, going around the outside, trying to force his way in. Stretches his way in. Gets brought down at the 1-yard line, so it's going to be 1st and goal at the 1. Sampaio with the pitch here to Jorge Alvarado. Knocking on the door, a potential TD. Sampaio here. Hands off down the middle. Going to be a touchdown for Brownsville Veterans Memorial. And another touchdown here. Making it a 30-point ball game. The kick is up, and it splits the uprights here. Going to be 45-14 your score with 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Brownsville Veterans 45, Brownsville Porter 14. In a heavily controlled game by Brownsville Veterans Memorial. A second half controlled by the Chargers. They managed to take an excellent control here. As Jay Valdez and Reese Sampaio took control of this team and took control of the ball game. Reminder, stay tuned to the quick Real Sports Live post-game show where we announce the player of the game and what's next, and some more score results here from around the valley. Brownsville defeating Harlingen 30-3 in that blockbuster, a highly anticipated matchup. An exciting night here for Thursday Night Football. With this showdown at Sam's Memorial Stadium. A wild first half quickly that could have been won by either side, quickly turned around by Veterans Memorial. Kick it back off here, going to be returned about the 21-yard line by Williams, who's cutting around the outside, trying to find his way, breaks free, still going down, still on his feet, gets brought down about the 43-yard line. Getting a 23-yard return, it's Brock Williams. Set him up at the 43-yard line. First and 10 at the 43-yard line. I get in the shotgun formation. Two receivers to either side. Two to his left, two to his right. 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Takes the snap. Handoff down the middle. To Marcos Ramirez. Gets about a 1 yard gain. Going to make it 2nd and 9. Here's the snap. Handoff once again here to Ramirez. Goes around the outside. Gets brought down at the 15-yard line. Pushed out of bounds. Ball being placed at the 49-yard line. As that will be the ball game here. Clock winds down. Your final score in Brownsville. Veterans Memorial 45, Brownsville Porter 14. Brownsville Veterans Memorial gets some return here, gets payback after losing to Brownsville Porter last year and make up for last week's loss against Harlingen South. I'd like to quickly welcome you to the Real Sports Live post-game show. Ruben Rodriguez here. Your final score, Brownsville Veterans Memorial 45, Brownsville Porter 14. An exciting matchup in the first half. Quickly turned the wrong way here as it turns south for Brownsville Porter, as Brownsville Veterans Memorial stepped up here as emerging as leaders here. Reese Sampaio and Jay Valdez. Jay Valdez will be our Real Sports Live player of the game. 2 touchdowns. 2 touchdowns there on Brownsville Porter. 2 touchdowns in the second half to get it started, resulting in a 45-14 ball game. What's next for either team? So Brownsville Porter will fall to 1-1. While Brownsville Veterans Memorial will go to improve the 1-1. Next up here, another crosstown rivalry here at Sam Stadium. We're going to have Brownsville Porter take on Brownsville Pates. Next Friday night at 7 p.m., crosstown rivalry. And next week we're gonna have Brownsville or Avengers Memorial host Wesco East. Some more score updates here. Reminder of that final score in Harlingen. Edinburgh Vela game. The Cardinals go down 30-3 to Edinburgh Vela. Another final score here. PSJ North 35. Ed Couch nothing. In the fourth quarter, we have Rio Grande City holding on 34-20 over Laredo LBJ. Wesco High holding on to a 3-point lead, 23-20 over Mission in the fourth quarter. That one has just gone final. Wesco High survives Mission 23-20. That's going to do it for us here from Stam Stadium. Tomorrow night at 7:30, Brownsville Rivera, will be taking on Edinburgh High, non-district matchup in the 6As. Signing off for now for Kevin Naro and Joe Bowling. Everyone else at Real Sports Live, I'm saying Ruben Rodriguez saying so long and good night from Sam's Memorial Stadium. Your final score, Brownsville Porter 14, Brownsville Veterans Memorial 45. We'll see you next time.